All right, number 15, we're given this function h of x equals 1/4 raised to the x minus 16. We're going to find h of -3. We're going to give you a y value of 240 and find x and find the point that corresponds to it, and we're going to find the 0. So again, this can be done by calculator, by hand. I'm going to do it all by hand this time. So we're given h of x is equal to 1/4 raised to the x power minus 16. Okay, we are going to first plug in h of -3. So when you plug in -3, we're going to have 1/4 raised to the -3 power minus 16. All right, what this means is both these terms are getting a -3 exponent. 1 to the -3rd and 4 to the -3rd, and then minus 16. The way we don't like to deal with negative exponents, so the way we make them happy is move them in the opposite position. So this 4 to the 3rd will move up, this will move down, and that will make them both happy. So this will become 4 to the 3rd, and it becomes positive. And this will be 1 to the 3rd, and it becomes positive, minus 16. And once we evaluate this, 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64, and 1 repeated is 1. So we have 64 divided by 1, which is 64, minus 16 will give us 48. All right, so we get 48 when we plug in -3. All right, the ordered pair that corresponds to this is -3, 48. All right, so the next one, we're now given 240, and we're going to find x, okay? So same idea. We're given 240 as a y value equals that equation, which is 1/4 raised to the x minus 16. So to solve this, we're going to add 16 to both sides first. So I add 16. We get 256 equals 1/4 raised to the x power. All right. So I want to get a base of 4 if possible. So let me rewrite this. I'm going to rewrite this as 256, and this is going to be 4 to the -x power. So if I can get this to a base of 4, that's why I know base of 4, then I can figure that out. So let's look at the power table. And we're going to go down to 4s. Do we see 256? Yes. 4 to the 4th is 256. So I can rewrite this as 4 to the 4th, and that equals 4 to the -x. So we get x is -4. Or divide by -1 because we don't want to have a negative exponent, and we get that -4 equals x. So x is -4 when we started out with 240, so that would be our ordered pair, sorry. It's a -4 to 240. So x is -4. The ordered pair would be -4 to 40. And lastly, what is the 0? So if we were to take our original function and plug a 0, anything to the 0 power is 1. We saw that in the table at the very beginning. So we have 1/4 to the 0 power minus 16. This would be 1. So this ends up being 1 minus 16, which gives you a -15. So your 0 will be the ordered pair 0, negative 15. Or actually, this is a y-intercept. When they say the 0 of h, we want the x-intercepts. So we want this whole term to be 0. So this is a y-intercept. This is not the 0. 0 usually means we're going to plug a 0 over here. So let me actually reevaluate this. H of x is 1 over 4 to the x minus 16. So 0, I want this to be 0. So 0 equals 1 over 4 raised to the x minus 16. We're going to solve this and find the 0. That's the x-intercept when they say 0 in that term. So add 16. So that will give us 16 equals 1 over 4 raised to the x. We want a base of 4. This can be rewritten as 4 squared. And we can rewrite this as 4 to the negative x to move that up. And then we get that x is negative 2. So x equals, or negative x equals 2. So when you change signs, you get x equals negative 2. So your 0 is negative 2. So the ordered pair, if they wanted it, would be negative 2, 0. That would be the 0 that we're looking for, not the y-intercept. So x equals negative 2.